France is home to several haunted hotels with spine-chilling stories. Some are centuries-old castles where ghostly figures of former owners or tragic victims appear at night. Many hotels have rooms with unexplained cold spots, strange noises, or flickering lights. In a few places, guests have reported seeing phantom soldiers, weeping women, or shadowy figures from medieval times. Now we will visit the most haunted hotels in France. Number 1. Hotel Negresco. Perched along the beautiful Promenade des Anglais in Nice, France, the Hotel Negresco is a glamorous 5-star hotel known for its luxury, rich history, and artistic charm. Built in 1913 by Henry Negresco, the hotel has hosted royalty, celebrities, and world leaders for over a century. However, beneath its elegant decor and lavish facade lies a darker, mysterious side. The hotel is believed to be one of the most haunted hotels in France, with several ghost stories that continue to intrigue and terrify guests to this day. One of the most well-known spirits said to haunt Hotel Negresco is that of Jean Augier, the hotel's former owner. Madame Augier took over the hotel in the 1950s and managed it for decades, turning it into a symbol of French elegance and culture. She was known for her strong personality and perfectionist approach to running the hotel. After her death in 2019, guests and staff began reporting unexplained occurrences, leading many to believe that her spirit still lingers in the building. Guests have reported seeing a woman's shadow moving through the grand hallways late at night. Some staff members claim to have felt her presence in certain rooms, especially in the Royal Salon, which was her favorite spot in the hotel. There have been accounts of doors opening and closing by themselves, lights flickering, and the faint scent of her perfume lingering in the air. Another eerie tale involves the phantom guests, who are believed to haunt the hotel. Several visitors have claimed to see ghostly figures dressed in early 20th century clothing wandering through the lobby and ballroom. These apparitions are said to resemble former guests from the hotel's early days, who may have been drawn to the hotel's luxurious atmosphere and never left. Some guests have even reported hearing the sound of a party coming from the ballroom late at night. When they check, the room is empty, but the faint sounds of music and laughter continue to echo through the hallways. One of Hotel Negresco's most unique features is its impressive art collection, featuring centuries-old paintings, sculptures, and antique furniture. Some of these pieces are believed to be haunted, and guests have reported feeling uneasy while standing near certain artworks. One particular painting, depicting a woman with a stern expression, has been linked to paranormal activity. Guests have claimed to see the woman's eyes following them, or the painting shifting positions on its own. There is also a famous chandelier in the lobby, which is rumored to swing on its own, even when there is no breeze or movement in the room. Some believe this is a sign of paranormal energy lingering in the hotel. One of the most chilling legends involves the ghost of a little girl who is said to roam the hallways of the hotel. According to local stories, a young girl who stayed at the hotel many years ago fell to her death from one of the balconies. Guests have reported seeing a young girl in a white dress standing silently in the hallways or by the grand staircase. When approached, she vanishes into thin air. Some visitors have also heard the sound of a child giggling or the soft patter of footsteps running down the hallways, only to find no one there. The presence of this lost child spirit adds a particularly eerie element to the hotel's haunted reputation. The elevator is another hotspot for paranormal activity. Guests have reported the elevator stopping at random floors without anyone pressing the buttons. Some have claimed to see shadowy figures reflected in the elevator mirrors. Despite its elegant reputation, the Hotel Negresco has become a destination for ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts. The combination of luxury, art, and ghostly tales makes it one of the most mysterious hotels in France. Whether it's the spirit of Jean Augier, the phantom guests, or the ghostly child, the hotel holds secrets from the past that refuse to be forgotten. For those who are brave enough to stay the night, Hotel Negresco offers more than just a luxurious experience. It offers a chilling encounter with the supernatural. Would you dare to spend a night in this haunted masterpiece? Number 2. Hotel des Invalides. The Hotel des Invalides is one of the most iconic landmarks in Paris, known for its grand architecture and rich history. But behind its beautiful facade lies a dark and chilling past that has earned it the reputation of being one of the most haunted places in Paris. Built in the 17th century by King Louis XIV, the Hotel des Invalides was originally a military hospital and retirement home for wounded soldiers. It also houses the tomb of Napoleon Bonaparte, which adds to its historic and mysterious aura. Over the centuries, the building has witnessed countless stories of war, suffering, death, and tragedy, making it a hotspot for ghostly encounters. Many visitors and staff have reported unexplained paranormal activities within the hotel's walls. One of the most famous tales is that of Napoleon's ghost. It is believed that his restless spirit roams the corridors, especially near his tomb. Witnesses have claimed to see his shadowy figure walking through the hallways late at night, dressed in his iconic military uniform. There are also stories of ghostly soldiers appearing in the building. These spirits are believed to be the souls of wounded soldiers who died in the hospital during past wars. Guests have reported hearing the sound of marching boots, phantom footsteps, and distant cries of pain echoing through the empty corridors. Some have even claimed to see apparitions of soldiers in old military attire, silently standing guard in the dimly lit rooms. One of the creepiest stories involves the spirits of war veterans who are said to haunt the chapel inside the Hotel des Invalides. Visitors have described feeling an eerie presence while standing near the tombs and statues, with some even experiencing sudden drops in temperature. There are reports of candles flickering for no reason, doors closing on their own, and whispers in the dark. Another legend says that the ghost of King Louis XIV himself occasionally visits the Hotel des Invalides, inspecting the building he commissioned centuries ago. Today, the Hotel des Invalides remains a popular tourist attraction, but its haunted reputation continues to draw paranormal enthusiasts from all over the world. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying that the history of this grand building makes it one of the most mysterious and haunted places in Paris.
Number 3. Hotel Bellevue. The Hotel Bellevue, located in Marseille, France, is a historic hotel that overlooks the Old Port, Vieux-Port, and offers breathtaking views of the Mediterranean Sea. Known for its charming architecture and rich cultural history, the hotel has attracted visitors from all over the world. However, behind its beautiful facade lies a darker and more chilling reputation. The Hotel Bellevue is considered one of the most haunted hotels in France, with numerous ghost stories and paranormal encounters reported by both guests and staff over the years. The Hotel Bellevue has been standing for over a century, witnessing Marseille's turbulent past. During the World Wars, the hotel served as a shelter for refugees and soldiers, many of whom met tragic fates. The hotel's proximity to the sea has also made it a place where sailors and fishermen would stay before embarking on dangerous voyages. Some never returned, and their restless spirits are believed to have remained within the walls of the hotel. One of the hotel's darkest stories involves a mysterious death that occurred in the early 1900s. A woman staying at the hotel reportedly fell from her balcony under mysterious circumstances. Her death was ruled accidental, but many believe that she was pushed. To this day, guests have reported seeing a ghostly woman in a long dress standing on the balconies, staring out at the sea. Some have even claimed to hear screams late at night, believed to be her final moments before her tragic fall. Another famous ghost story tied to Hotel Bellevue is that of a sea captain who stayed at the hotel before his last voyage. According to legend, he disappeared at sea, and his spirit returned to the hotel. Guests staying in certain rooms have reported seeing a man in old-fashioned naval attire standing at the window, gazing at the port. Some have heard footsteps in the hallways at night, along with the sound of creaking floorboards, even when no one else was around. One of the most commonly reported paranormal activities at Hotel Bellevue is the sound of phantom voices. Guests have claimed to hear whispers coming from empty rooms, murmured conversations, and laughter from the lobby, even when the area was deserted. The hotel's elevator is another hotspot for strange activity. It has been known to move on its own, stopping at random floors, even when no buttons were pressed. There have also been reports of flickering lights, cold spots, and furniture moving on its own. Some guests have woken up in the middle of the night to find their belongings rearranged, with no explanation as to how it happened. One of the most famous legends of Hotel Bellevue involves an antique mirror located in the hotel's lobby. According to staff, the mirror is cursed, and many guests have reported seeing shadowy figures reflected in it. Some claim to see the face of a woman in the mirror, who disappears when they turn around. Others have seen ghostly apparitions moving behind them in the reflection, despite being alone in the room. The mirror is believed to be connected to the woman who fell from the balcony. Some believe that her spirit is trapped inside, forever watching over the hotel. Numerous guests have shared their frightening experiences at Hotel Bellevue. Some have reported waking up in the middle of the night to the feeling of someone sitting on their bed. Others have heard knocking on their doors, only to find no one there. The feeling of being watched is another common complaint, especially in the hallways and staircases. One guest described an encounter with a shadowy figure in their room, standing by the window. When they turned on the light, the figure vanished, but the sense of dread lingered throughout the night. Despite its haunted reputation, the Hotel Bellevue remains a popular destination for tourists visiting Marseille. Its historic charm and stunning views make it a must-visit spot, but those who stay the night may find themselves face-to-face with the supernatural. Whether it's the ghostly woman on the balcony, the phantom sea captain, or the haunted mirror, there's no denying that Hotel Bellevue is more than just a hotel. It's a place where the past refuses to be forgotten. For those seeking a spooky adventure, this hotel offers a hauntingly unforgettable experience. Would you dare to stay the night?
Number 4. Hotel Le Manoir de Paris. Welcome to the chilling world of Hotel Le Manoir de Paris, often regarded as the most haunted hotel in France. Nestled in the heart of Paris, this historic building is not just a hotel, but a gateway to spine-tingling experiences and ghostly encounters that have left visitors speechless for centuries. Le Manoir de Paris is famous for its dark past, which dates back to the 19th century. Originally built as a luxurious townhouse, it later served various purposes, including a hospital during wartime and a boarding house. Over the years, numerous tragic incidents and mysterious deaths have occurred within its walls, fueling the tales of restless spirits. Today, it stands as a hub of paranormal activity, drawing thrill-seekers and ghost hunters from all over the world. The most famous legend associated with Hotel Le Manoir de Paris is that of La Dame Noire, or the Black Lady. According to the story, she was a woman who mysteriously disappeared while staying at the hotel in the late 1800s. Guests and staff have reported seeing her ghostly figure wandering the corridors, dressed in a flowing black gown, her presence accompanied by sudden chills and flickering lights. Another eerie tale revolves around Room 13. Guests who stay here have reported unsettling experiences, including whispers in the night, objects moving on their own, and even the sensation of being watched. Some believe that the room is haunted by the spirit of a former occupant who died under suspicious circumstances. Visitors also claim to hear unexplained footsteps echoing through the hallways, even when no one else is around. The staff often speak of strange noises coming from empty rooms and shadows darting across the walls. Despite renovations, the hotel's paranormal activity persists, as if the spirits refuse to leave. Hotel Le Manoir de Paris isn't just about ghost stories, it's a living piece of history. Each corner holds secrets of the past, blending Gothic architecture with an air of mystery. Whether you're a believer in the supernatural or just curious about its legends, this hotel promises an unforgettable experience. Would you dare to spend a night in the most haunted hotel in France? Number 5. Hotel Paris Opera. Nestled in the bustling heart of Paris, Hotel Paris Opera stands as an elegant yet eerie landmark, steeped in mystery and ghostly tales. While it may appear as a luxurious haven for travelers, this historic hotel has gained a reputation as one of the most haunted places in France. Its chilling stories and unexplained phenomena have attracted ghost hunters, thrill seekers, and curious visitors from around the world. The hotel's haunted history is rooted in its origins. Built in the late 19th century, Hotel Paris Opera was a symbol of Parisian opulence during the Belle Epoque era. Over the years, it became the site of numerous tragedies, including mysterious deaths and suicides, which many believe have left restless spirits wandering its halls. One of the most infamous legends revolves around the ghost of the opera singer. According to local lore, a young soprano who performed at the nearby Palais Garnier Opera House met a tragic end in the hotel. Guests and staff have reported hearing her haunting melodies echoing through the corridors late at night. Some even claim to have seen her apparition near the grand staircase, dressed in an elegant gown from a bygone era. Another chilling tale involves the phantom bellboy. Several visitors have reported strange encounters with a young man in a vintage uniform who offers to carry their luggage but vanishes without a trace. His presence is often accompanied by cold drafts and the faint sound of footsteps in the hallways. Room 311 is particularly notorious for its paranormal activity. Guests have recounted eerie experiences, such as objects moving on their own, unexplained knocking sounds, and an overwhelming feeling of being watched. Some say the room is haunted by the spirit of a former guest who mysteriously died there decades ago. Even the hotel staff have their own unsettling stories, including lights flickering in unoccupied rooms, doors slamming shut without cause, and shadowy figures seen on the security cameras. Despite renovations over the years, the supernatural activity persists, adding to the hotel's haunting allure. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, Hotel Paris Opera offers a unique mix of elegance and the paranormal. Would you dare to spend a night in this luxurious yet ghost-filled retreat? Number 6. Hotel Le Grand Monarque. In the charming town of Chartres, just an hour away from Paris, stands the Hotel Le Grand Monarque, a luxurious yet mysterious destination that has become famous for its ghostly activity. With a history spanning centuries, this elegant hotel is not only a symbol of French heritage, but also a hotspot for paranormal encounters, earning its title as one of France's most haunted hotels. The hotel's origins date back to the 17th century, and its walls have witnessed countless historical events, triumphs, and tragedies. Over the years, many unexplained incidents have occurred, giving rise to chilling tales that continue to fascinate visitors. The most famous legend of Hotel Le Grand Monarque is that of the shadowy nobleman. Guests and staff have reported seeing a ghostly figure dressed in 18th century clothing wandering the hallways late at night. Descriptions match that of a former nobleman who is said to have died in mysterious circumstances while staying at the hotel centuries ago. Witnesses often describe the unnerving sensation of being watched, followed by fleeting glimpses of his silhouette disappearing into the walls. Another eerie story centers around room 217, which is notorious for its paranormal activity. Guests who have stayed there report hearing unexplained knocking on the walls, whispers in the dark, and the sensation of someone sitting at the edge of the bed. Many claim to have seen the reflection of an unknown figure in the room's mirrors, only to turn around and find no one there. The hotel's wine cellar is another hotspot for ghostly encounters. Staff working late at night have reported hearing footsteps echoing through the underground chambers, and the sound of wine bottles clinking, even when no one else is present. Legend has it that this area is haunted by the spirit of a sommelier who was tragically crushed in a cave centuries ago. Even the dining hall has its share of ghostly activity. Lights flicker inexplicably, and some guests have reported feeling a sudden chill while dining, as if an unseen presence passed by. Despite its haunted reputation, Hotel Le Grand Monarque remains a popular destination for those seeking a unique mix of history, luxury, and the paranormal. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, one thing is certain: this hotel offers more than just a comfortable stay. Would you dare to spend a night here?